A new botnet, known as RondoDox, is exploiting a serious security flaw called React2Shell, raising significant concerns for the security of IoT devices and web servers. This vulnerability, which has a CVSS score of 10.0, allows attackers to execute code remotely, putting countless systems at risk. For the past 9 months, researchers have tracked RondoDox as it targets vulnerable Internet of Things devices and web applications. As of December 2025, nearly 90,300 instances remain exposed to this flaw, with a substantial number located in the United States. The botnet's activities have evolved, employing various vulnerabilities to expand its reach and capabilities. Next, we'll delve into the phases of the RondoDox campaign and the steps organizations can take to protect themselves from this growing threat. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals. Timeline of the RondoDox campaign. The RondoDox campaign, which began in early 2025, has evolved through a series of strategic phases that highlight the botnet's increasing sophistication. Initially, from March to April 2025, attackers focused on reconnaissance and manual vulnerability scanning, laying the groundwork for future exploits. This phase was crucial for identifying potential targets within both IoT devices and web applications. Following this, from April to June 2025, the campaign escalated to daily mass vulnerability probing. Attackers targeted popular platforms such as WordPress, Drupal, and Struts2, as well as specific IoT devices like Wavlink routers. This aggressive probing allowed RondoDox to expand its reach significantly as the botnet began to accumulate compromised devices. The third phase, spanning from July to early December 2025, marked a shift to hourly automated deployment. This automation enabled RondoDox to scale its operations rapidly, allowing the botnet to infect a larger number of devices within a shorter timeframe. By December 2025, the campaign had reached a critical point, with a focus on identifying vulnerable Next.js servers. Recent attacks have revealed the deployment of various payloads, including cryptocurrency miners and a botnet loader designed to maintain control over infected devices. Notably, the /nuts/bolts tool developed by the attackers is engineered to eliminate competing malware and coin miners, ensuring RondoDox's dominance on the compromised systems. It continuously scans for non-whitelist processes, effectively safeguarding the botnet's operational integrity. As the campaign progresses, the ongoing exploitation of the React2Shell vulnerability remains a significant threat. Organizations are urged to take proactive measures, such as updating affected software and implementing network segmentation, to defend against the growing risks posed by RondoDox. The evolving tactics of this botnet underscore the need for vigilant cybersecurity practices in the face of increasingly sophisticated threats. The emergence of the RondoDox botnet has profound implications for both IoT devices and web applications. As the botnet exploits the React2Shell vulnerability, it highlights a critical weakness in the architecture of many modern applications, particularly those built on frameworks like React Server Components and Next.js. This vulnerability not only affects a wide array of devices but also underscores the interconnected nature of IoT systems, where a single exploit can cascade through a network, compromising multiple devices. Statistics reveal that over 90,000 instances remain vulnerable, with a significant concentration in the US. This widespread exposure raises alarms about potential large-scale disruptions, as many of these devices are integral to daily operations in homes and businesses. The targeting of web applications, particularly popular content management systems like WordPress and Drupal, further illustrates the botnet's capability to infiltrate diverse environments, making it a versatile threat. The RondoDox campaign's sophisticated approach, transitioning from manual scanning to automated deployment, demonstrates an evolution in tactics that could inspire similar campaigns. By deploying additional malware such as cryptocurrency miners and botnet loaders, the attackers not only expand their control over the infected devices but also monetize their efforts, creating a self-sustaining ecosystem of exploitation. Furthermore, the botnet's ability to continuously scan for and eliminate competing malware indicates a strategic focus on maintaining dominance within infected environments. This behavior raises concerns about the persistence of such threats, as organizations may struggle to regain control once compromised. To counteract the RondoDox threat, it is imperative for organizations to adopt a multi-layered security approach. Updating software to patched versions, segmenting IoT devices, and implementing web application firewalls can significantly reduce the attack surface. Continuous monitoring for suspicious activity, coupled with proactive measures to block known command and control infrastructure, is essential to safeguard against this evolving threat landscape. As the RondoDox Botnet illustrates, the intersection of IoT security and web application vulnerabilities is a critical frontier in cybersecurity that requires immediate and sustained attention. As the RondoDox Botnet continues to pose a significant threat to IoT devices and web applications, effective mitigation strategies are essential for organizations seeking to protect their systems. Immediate action is required to address the vulnerabilities exploited by this botnet, particularly the React2Shell flaw. Organizations should prioritize updating their Next.js frameworks to the latest patched versions, which is a crucial first step in preventing unauthorized access. In addition to software updates, segmenting IoT devices into dedicated VLANs can greatly enhance security. This practice limits the potential attack surface and isolates vulnerable devices from critical network components, reducing the risk of widespread compromise. Furthermore, deploying web application firewalls, WAFs, can provide an additional layer of defense, monitoring incoming traffic for suspicious patterns that may indicate an ongoing attack. Continuous monitoring for unusual process executions is also vital. Organizations should establish robust logging and alert systems to detect and respond to anomalies in real time, particularly focusing on the behaviors exhibited by known malware variants associated with RondoDox. Blocking known command and control (C2) infrastructure is another critical step in disrupting the operational capabilities of the botnet. As the threat landscape evolves, organizations must remain vigilant and proactive. Conducting regular vulnerability assessments and penetration testing can help identify weaknesses before they can be exploited. Training personnel on cybersecurity best practices is equally important, as human error often plays a significant role in security breaches. Ultimately, a multi-layered security approach that combines timely updates, network segmentation, proactive monitoring, and employee training will be essential in mitigating the risks posed by the RondoDox botnet and similar threats in the future. By taking these steps, organizations can fortify their defenses and protect their digital assets from compromise. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals.